Hey guys, I'm Kips. I'm a Pro Rivals coach who's won some championships and has top placements across 4 regions. I coach some of your favorite pro streamers, players, and today I got the pleasure of coaching Fatalglytch. He is a top content creator in the Marvel Rivals scene. He's playing Tank Deadpool for you guys today, and if you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments below. So we need to be hitting them to turn healing away, and when we turn healing away, they have a lot less resources going into this. Alright, we got Fatalglytch today. I'm actually really excited to see how he plays this Tank Deadpool. I haven't seen too much Deadpool gameplay, so I know he's been playing a good bit, so I'm excited to kind of see how he works around. Well, one, playing Tank Deadpool on this map is going to be a little difficult, so I'm interested. Chilling mains works. Good bubble. This is a really, really good concept that most people need to kind of learn. If you are going to peel, same with like Emma, you want to be able to maintain frontline pressure while still peeling. So throwing down the shield and blocking a lot of this value is going to be really big for him. Like, this is going to block a lot of damage that's coming in on the dive, because the tank's job is to block damage that isn't just the dive, but the damage that's coming from main. So this is a really, really smart play. Audio check. Cool. Okay, this is all good. Magneto fed a bit. Some good damage. I like the chase too. Okay, right here, probably not a great decision. You were on an okay angle. You used your bubble. Now you can't really cross the space without taking a shit ton of damage. So right here, you're about to get lit up. And you're upgrading in their face. So you're about to get lit up for damage. You probably had time just to chill. Your other tank isn't here, but your team can just back up a little bit. You do have ult though, so that is one option. But depending on how quickly you all... Okay, we got ult off. I honestly thought you were going to blow up before you got ult off. So kill. So we chose the gun version, which is fine. You're going to want to back up soon. Good. Cool. Yeah, we can go back to chill and main. Our other option is to rotate over to this lane and just mark this area, or jump up and mark this area to make sure we don't get dove from this angle. But you can chill main, depending if you don't think you have like the movement or the flexibility to kind of mark those angles. Pressure. On her grab, you can just bubble it. So right as she goes in for grab, you just throw your shield behind her, or even on top of her, and just try to melt her. I mean, she just went into she just went into 6 of you. You guys should be able to just blow her up. So just throw a shield behind, block the healing for a second or two, and get really big value. We do it eventually, but then this is just kind of useless. There's no real value on the shield. Before we keep upgrading, I would back up just slightly. Even using a dash to just get out of line of sight for a second. Each time we upgrade, we're getting blown up a bit. This is good damage. Funnel them back into the support ult. I get really aggressive. Yeah, right when you see they drop the Moon Knight ult right in that ult, you go. Because that damage is going to cancel out the healing. Good. You can just throw shield. You don't got to do anything too crazy. The only problem, if you do push up too far, then your supports also have to push up. So just something to be aware of. Probably not enough damage to chill here. You can probably back up. Your team's already backed up. Yeah, we want to catch this. We can flank. That's actually not too bad of an idea. This is actually really good. I like it. You got to go, though. You got to go. Right as they all turn corner, you need to move. No, you can't. So if you're going to make the decision of flanking, you need to flank. You need to be hitting this angle right as they're moving, because what's going to happen is all the pressure... Where's my little pen? Here we go. All the pressure is going to just hit each other. So we need to be hitting them to turn healing away, and when we turn healing away, they have a lot less resources going into this push. So if we wait and now we rotate, we're just kind of not adding any pressure behind, and now it's going to be a 65 on our team during this rotate. So if we're going to stay here and play this angle, it's good, but you need to know what comes with that and what you have to do with that. Because this is just too slow. Good target prio. I would probably keep charging her. Just, yeah, go on invis almost all the time. The reason we jump invis is because invis, when she peels another another support, we're not killing them because she has so much healing, just like raw healing. That's fine, good kill. I switched to swords, nice. That's fine, you might be able to get ult off there, but that's fine. Okay, I know you TP back, but here, no one does it. You should do it. You should take this center building and hold inside here. It cuts off a lot of their dive angles, and it gives your team a lot of really healthy space to work with. And going main, it gives them lots of easy ways to dive your team, and you're always in the open. It's just a good habit to have or try to pull your team towards. It's a good move. It's smart. It's heads up play. I don't know what upgrades you've been getting, but I know you got gun so far. Good. We're up one, by the way. Like, we don't have to... Definitely when Spider-Man disengages, right when we hear Spider-Man leaving, we can push. So he went for his hit. He's about to leave. We want to be pushing. Well, now we disengage. But that's one thing. Like, we already killed one damage. He's in spawn. The other damage, when he's off cooldown, it's a really easy time to move up. Even when he's not. Like, they don't have that much damage. They only have Spider-Man. So it's good to take space. Swap to them swords. That's fine. Maybe he could have bubbled her, but that been a crazy play. Yeah, we just back up. We don't have the sustain. We're just a liability at this point. Just keep backing up. Good. Cloak's going to keep you alive here. Yeah, now you can get aggressive. Good job. So when we're down one support, your job as a tank a lot of the time definitely is the one without the really big shield. Just completely line of sight things. Try to take little damage so we can just stack all our healing on Mag. Or try to stack right on Mag's body if we have a healer that can heal 2 people at the same time. Good. Cool. This is all good. I'd still recommend playing in there. It's just really nice. But, okay. I can't believe they added a fucking meme character. Like, he's literally just a meme. This is all fine. Only problem is if they do smarten up and start to take this angle, it's going to be a little awkward for us because we're not going to be able to protect this as well. Yeah, definitely if they ult onto it. Yeah, that's just kind of something we have to shut down a little. She insta-killed backline. You're probably just dying on cart. You are not making it out of here, so just stall cart out as long as you can. Throw your shield down and try to just stall. If you can, maybe, you know, Mag went strange instead and could have TP'd. Just options like that. The walk is super funny, too. Just a funny character. It's fine. One thing you do, as the flex tank, as the off tank, you do want to be marking this angle and watching this path. If you don't, they're going to have easy access to our backline, or at least more easy than not. So, like, if you're the Angela, if you're Hulk, pretty much non-Groot, Strange, Emma, Mag, and sometimes even them if you have 2 of those 4. You want to be marking that off angle when you have 2 tanks. It's a closer lane, and you'd much rather be on closer lanes than farther lanes. Like, Mag wants to be on this longer lane, and you're really happy playing, like, through here, being able to pressure here, being able to then dive here when you see fit, stuff like that. Good, you can go. Never mind. We gotta back up quicker. They need to get you. Okay. You just want to instantly get outside of this because your supports shouldn't have to heal you right now. They need to heal each other because they're engaging hard on their backline. Mainly, they just kind of ran through. They support ulted. Our only job when they support ult really is to, well, hope one of our support ults, which they probably should have done. But we want to get out of their support ult as quick as possible. We just stayed in a little too long. I'd even like use movement and get out of there. Okay, let me slowly stagger you guys. Okay, you got Gambit ult though. I just bring out the swords when you got Gambit ult up. Just start going to work. Good kill. You almost have ult. Try not to die. Play life, play life, play life. Good. Now you can just win the fight. No, just punch point. They have to be on point. Yeah. Just hard focus point. Don't stress anything else. Okay. Offense was good. Main thing is just going to be like marking off angles. Just a little bit more. Like marking those lanes, and then when you do hold those lanes, learning how to really get like either super aggressive and pull a lot of attention from your team, or when to rotate back to core. Oh, he jumped off. Like here, like if you had a flanker, it's a very like easy option. You could just go around and flank and play this angle really well. You do have a passive that makes it really easy to take off angles. A bit easier for the support and the DPS than you, because obviously you have a higher health pool. But nonetheless, you can do it. A little too far on the angle. Play corner just a bit more. Good. Good. That's fine. Still, dash by them. Get on supports now. This doesn't matter. We need to get on their backline. Get one of these 2 kills. If we get one of these 2 kills, super free. We're on them too long. Yeah, I think you would have killed them if you were on them just a second earlier. Now, we want to get out. You don't have a support ult up right now. You want to disengage if you can. Good. Yeah, she's dead. Okay, well, you guys lose this fight. Just die or back up. Either one's whatever. Okay, we can just walk up again. We have ult. Or we can get ult. Good. Charging ult. Once we get it, we just go. Yeah. Good, good, good. You have damage boost. Much, you might just ult that. Like, get ult quicker and then ult. Now you're dead. Okay. Oh, you didn't have ult the whole time. You were a few shots off. Ew. Okay. Then, mind you, they have support ult. You don't really want to just kind of run in 1v whatever. Mind you, your team should be sprinting into their backline, but they're not. Honestly, I think what you did was fine. I think if we just hit a few more shots, we get ult, and then we just go crazy. But I think your team has to push up a lot more. I think your position was fine. Okay, we got guns now. Yeah, just focus support. Wait, did we ult? No, we lost. Okay. She lived her first cloak ult. That's big. You got a kite. You got to try to kite. Play in the cloak ult if you can, but kite. That works. Kill. I wonder where she is. Oh, she died. Okay. No, she's already dead. I was wondering too. Here you can just push up. Take corner. Take corner. The one. You just want to hold space. Get aggro ult. You know they don't have support ults right now. Or they shouldn't. That's good damage. It's a little bit early because your team... Oh, you could have waited a little bit for your team to push up a bit more. And get better angles, but that was fine. Now you want to kite away. You're dead. No, you're not dead yet. That's some good value. I would have assumed you got blown up more than that. Yeah. They're support ulting. We don't have a support ult. It's just a pretty free indicator that we need to kite and back up. If we stay in the fight, we're probably going to lose. Here we just chill. It was good pressure. And we have ult. You can just go. Yeah, force out a support ult. Now you kite. Just an instant dash away if we can. Good. It doesn't matter. You doubled, but it's fine. You gotta get supports. Supports. Find a support. Find a support. Find a support. Find a support. Yeah, that one. There you go. Yeah, we just had to kill him a little earlier. Mind you, we should still win this fight, but we wanted to kill the supports right away. Good. I'm impressed they touch here. Damn, and we Namor ult it. Yeah, I just got aggressive. They have to force pressure. Good. Good work. Really good job. And Mog him. Yeah. Free damage. You get turned? You got turned. Unlucky. You just don't want to break... Oh, your team wasn't there anyway. Never mind, didn't matter. Normally, I would have assumed you'd have supports here, so you don't want to break this line of sight, but your team's just AFK. The entire team is AFK. Which is kind of just unlucky. Good. Good indicator to get aggressive. We ulted. Oh, no, they ulted. My bad. They had Blade. Mine. Okay, inverse. Time to get less aggressive, unless you see an opportunity to get a kill on a support. We're down 2. We're just dead here all the time. Oh, that's a really bad ult. Throw a bubble, maybe. Good kill. You're down your other tank. Just be aware, and you don't have a support with you. You have one support with you. Namor's feeding hard. Oh, God. Okay. Your second support's back. You can start to get a little bit more aggressive. You double support ulted. Oh, God. Good kill. Good. You could have target prioed Invis there, but that was fine. Good. We have options. We can either poke main. We could have also held here and then made sure we shut down this angle, made sure no one flanked. They didn't, but they could have. They had time. They didn't need to fight main. It's just good practice to mark lanes. Try to break line of sight when you're low. Now we're high. We can go. It's fine pressure. Just swap targets when bubble comes out. The round, that's the round. Okay. I mean, that fight you couldn't do much. I would say your biggest things are just the ebb and flow. Like when we use high cooldowns, we push, and when they use big cooldowns, we disengage. Just having it be like very instinctual, just position wise. The only difference is if you think you can kill through, you go for kill through options, which is cool. Just marking some off angles. The off angles they're important. They're really important. And definitely if the other team's good and they're using the off angles and you're not, it's going to be really hard to protect your backline if they're able to get close to your backline before you're even on them. And yeah, I appreciate you letting